Not too much of this, not too much of that. It's just right.
Oh, something in my throat, freaking puto. Alex is also a gymnast. And,
Oh, man.
And
Well-
also a taekwondo master, so do not mess with the guy.
Damn straight.
We like our stuff friendly.
So yeah,
Until we stab him in the back.
Oh damn.
What's going on YouTube? My name is Cliff and welcome to Culture X Culture, a channel dedicated in bringing a new experience to people from different cultures from around the globe. My journey in bringing the world closer together starts with my friends.
Meet Mr. Double Pedal, Mr. Pedal to the Metal, Mr. Roundhouse to your current spouse, Mr. Shy City, Shy Rap, Chi Town, Mr. Macho from Chicago, Mr. Meaty from the Windy City, the folklore, the fable, the mad, the myth, the legend, the icon, the idol, Mr. Alex Mercado.
Welcome everybody to Culture X Culture. Today's guest, we have a really good friend of mine, the infamous Mr. Alex Mercado. Mr. Alejandro, dude, you are by far probably one of my favorite drummers of all time. You know I know a lot of drummers.
Yeah, you do. Yes, you do.
Yeah, I love everybody, but dude, there's something different with the way you drum, and it's probably because I'm not a drummer. As a drummer and as a musician, you're an entertainer on top of that, you know? So it's like, for someone who doesn't drum, I'm not gonna be impressed by the technique so much because I don't know the technique.
Yeah.
But your showmanship, dude, is just wonderful to look at. It's
Oh, man,
wonderful
that's
to look
very
at. Dude.
sweet of you.
And I always mention every time we meet about your twirls and
Yeah, you always pick up some drumsticks and start twirling, man.
dude, it's amazing. It's like, you know, growing up seeing all these rock bands and seeing the drummer go ham and just you're
Oh,
that
man.
guy. So I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad that you're gonna try some of these things that we're gonna do right now. I feel like it's my fault for not introducing you guys to like all these cuisines. So, you know, we're gonna do a bunch of different cuisines, but for today we're gonna do something that's very close to me because I am Filipino.
Okay.
So we're gonna do some Filipino food today, and you're gonna be trying some stuff. You ready?
You know I'm ready, man. I'm looking forward to this.
Dude, you are one of the people who I know I can just call and say, hey, I have some food. You want to come over? And Alex Mercado is gonna come over. He's that guy. The first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna do some sort of a snack. We're gonna treat it as an appetizer for today, but it's really not because Filipinos, we don't really do appetizer, kind of. The culture is slowly changing, but being a third world country, everybody just eats one course and that's about it. And then the richer folks, obviously they have their preferences, but majority of the population in that country is like one meal and that's it. Maybe a dessert, you know, if you can afford it. But usually the dessert is like a snack, which is later on. It doesn't come after your meal. Alex, you're from Chicago, right?
Indeed I am.
Which part of Chicago are you from?
Northwest suburbs.
Northwest suburbs. You are also, are you full Mexican or are you half?
Yeah.
You're full Mexican.
Yeah.
So, this is crazy because you are the most, because I don't have an Italian friend. As of yet. But you are the most Italian person I know.
What?
just how you carry yourself and your mannerisms, and even the people that like you've shown me that you watch and you like. It's like, dude, you're like an Italian friend of mine.
Yeah, well, you know, I gotta say, I think it's you know, you're growing up. You're a product of your environment, right?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Over in that part, in those parts, Chicago, you know, New York, all that. There's a very heavy influence on all that.
So are there is there like an Italian area of Chicago? Like there's like a community?
I mean, yeah, I think just that city in that area embodies that you know, that vibe. You know, everybody loves Goodfellas, loves Casino, The Godfather. You know, and if you don't know those movies, then what are you doing? So
Right. So today we're not gonna touch on your Italian side, right? We're gonna touch on your Latino
Filipino
side.
side.
Well, your Filipino side. So this is called puto.
Puto. No mames, man.
I'm not lying. This is actually called puto. And what's weird is that here in LA, a lot of people were like, "What?" You know, so it was a very quick lesson for me. I was like, "Oh, so we don't say that here." But in the Philippines, puto is actually kind of like a rice cake type of thing with a little cheese on top. So we're gonna try some puto. You're gonna eat some puto today, bro.
Oh man.
So this is puto. There's like a little cheese on top. That's the vato right there. And then I wish they had more cheese on this thing, man. Because I like the cheese usually that they put on here, but it seems like they were on a pandemic budget.
Yeah, that cheese supply was running low, man.
But this is one of the things that I actually loved growing up. This puto. So it's really soft rice cake. Usually it's supposed to be warmer, but we had this delivered. But
Very sweet, yeah.
yeah.
And that's now it's cool because it's like almost like a dessert, but it's got cheese on it.
Does it remind you of anything that you've had before?
You know, it reminds me of like maybe like a friendlier donut. You know, like
I see what you mean.
Not as aggressive. It's super soft.
I see what you mean. You know why? Because Filipinos are friendly.
Yeah. Yes, they are.
We like our stuff friendly.
So yeah,
Until we stab him in the back.
oh damn.
I'm kidding.
You know what? This is also. It reminds me of. I don't even know what to call it. There's something like this that I've seen at Mitsuwa.
Mitsuwa.
It's like an Japanese marketplace,
Okay.
and they have some treats like this, but it's like the same texture. But this is super subtle. It's not too sweet.
Yeah. This is something that I've learned just over the years is that, and this is something, like when you grow up with it, you don't really think about it. But now that I think about it, right, we love the different textures in our food. But I've noticed that we like things that are soft, like Jello, you know what I mean? Flan, right? And you guys have that too. So it's like, I don't know, we like soft textures that actually a lot of people don't like. You know what I mean? And mainly because of the texture and not because of the taste. And that's something that I had to kind of learn because it was weird to me because I'm open to any texture, right? As long as it obviously doesn't hurt me. Because some things are sharp, probably can hurt your, the inside of your mouth or something. Other than that, textures don't really bother me. What I look for is the taste. So that's why I could literally eat anything and not be bothered by it. But I've known a lot of people who immediately will comment on the texture. It's like, ooh, the texture, and then they immediately connect to something.
Yeah, they
that's
associate
gross,
it with something they don't like. Yeah, man.
Yeah, bro. So this is puto. So, FaceTime your mom later and be like, I had some puto, mom.
Oh, dude, mijo, what?
and you won't be lying. You won't be lying. So puto is like a very traditional snack, I would say. This is like one of the things that, especially when there's like the holidays, especially like Christmas. This is always like there, along with all these other treats. So puto is one of them, which is a rice cake. All right, let's jump into some actual food because I'm hungry.
Deal.
All right, let's do this. All right, in today's menu, we are going to try some chicken adobo. This is very, very common, and this is probably the most popular dish, or one of, when it comes to Filipino food. That is what everybody goes for. People that have tried Filipino food or have Filipino friends. This is it. This is gonna be something new for you, but let me tell you, man, a lot of people like this, so I'm hoping that you like it. Marinated chicken, and it's like sauteed and fried a little bit, and it's a whole process that involves wizards. So
right.
Yes, oh, something in my throat, the freaking puto.
Right on, dude. So this is that black magic chicken.
So this is that black magic chicken.
Winner chicken dinner.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. Like I already knew, looking at it, that I was gonna enjoy it, because like the sauce, it's so bold, and it reminds me of
your girlfriend.
she's a pretty bold lady herself, man. She's she don't mess around, just like this chicken. And,
So you like it?
I love it. Yeah.
Nice. All right. So usually we eat it with rice. So we eat everything with rice. Actually, breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
So what am I doing? Yeah, let me.
So this is how Filipinos eat. So we usually have the spoon on the right side, and then what you do is you kind of like slice it with a spoon. Instead of stabbing it, you just put it all together, so you can eat it as a whole.
Man, I'm not good with a fork on my left hand.
It's weird, right?
Well, I don't know. Like I'm a lefty when it comes to eating. So like I'll just mirror you, man. Pretend I'm just your copycat.
Are you a lefty? Are you a lefty this whole entire time?
No, I don't know what it is, man. It's just I think my brain, it just kind of tells me to F off, you know. Sometimes.
What's even good is that if you take some of the sauce and just sprinkle it on your rice.
Yeah, that's the call right there, my man. And like you see, like I could do this, you know, got the fork thing, and
yeah,
and then as soon as I get it on the spoon, it's like I gotta switch hands, like this.
Nice. But you see how much easier it is if you in terms of putting it together. But with a fork, it's easier to just do it one at a time.
Oh, you're not wrong. Yeah.
Because I do that too sometimes. I get too lazy. Does it taste like anything? Because I know like there's adobo in like Latin culture too.
Oh yeah.
Right. So what is that? What is that like? Well,
I feel like it's, you know, it depends on how you use the ingredient, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like this totally reminds me of some Mexican dishes. But obviously this is like, you could taste the soy sauce, right? Like the soy sauce base, I'm guessing.
Yep.
It's delicious, man. It's bold. It reminds me of like stuff like caldo de res is what we call it.
Oh yeah, I know that.
Something like that. You know, not exactly, but kind of like that. Yeah, I really enjoy this, man. You can't have none of that, dude. None of it. It's all mine now.
It's crazy. I have this one friend. His name is Jeff. He's African American. He told me that he learned this years ago. He knew about it. He learned about it, and he loved it so much that he learned to cook it.
Chicken adobo?
Yeah. To the point where just one time we were at a space somewhere, rehearsal or something like that, and he said, "I made a whole huge Tupperware. It's like this huge. I'm gonna eat it for a whole week. This entire week." I was like, "Word?" He's like, "Yeah, that's how much I love it." I was like, "Damn,
Yeah,
I can't eat adobo a whole entire week." But yeah, this is something that a lot of people love for sure. If you're gonna try Filipino food for the first time, I think this would be a perfect place to start.
Yeah, I agree. And yeah, I gotta piggyback off your buddy there, man. If I had to be stuck on an island with one other person, it would be chicken adobo. For sure, man. Without a doubt.
Oh yeah. I have no idea. I'm so hungry right now.
Dude. Fulfilling. It's got all the flavors, man.
Yeah.
Grab some more of this.
I remember we went to this spot. I can't remember the name of it, but it's further down south, and it's like a Chicago restaurant. Do you remember the name of that place?
Would it happen to have been Portillo's?
Portillo's. It's definitely Portillo's. We need to do an episode with Portillo's.
Oh man. Yes, we
need to do an episode with Portillo's. Maybe bring in somebody else, because I've had it, but bring in somebody else who has not had Portillo's or never been to Chicago and be like, yo, this is like a little taste of Chicago.
Yeah, man.
You know,
I'm gonna go ahead and grab some more of this, dude.
dude, digging. We have a lot downstairs.
All right, man. You said it. Yeah, so
And we have a lot more rice too. Just to let you know.
cool. Yeah, man, it's the perfect combination here.
During the pandemic, what have you been up to?
Yeah, kind of just everything went into, I think for anybody in the entertainment industry, unless you're like what do you call them, a pantomime that does work online.
Yeah.
It was a dark time, dude. It was pretty dark times for everybody that is involved in live entertainment.
Yeah.
So immediately, yeah, things looked really bad. I know a lot of people actually ended up moving out of Los Angeles
Yep.
because it just got hard, man. But
This is why I asked you when I called you, because we haven't spoken in a while, and I asked you. The first question was, "Hey, are you in LA?" Because you know I knew you from Chicago, and I was like, I don't know if you wanted to be closer to your family while nothing is going on. So I just that's why I asked.
it was scary, man. Yeah, I thought I was gonna have to pick up like bird watching or something, dude. You know, like online bird watching or something like that, because everything turned into viral, right?
Yep.
Everybody's working online and stuff, and so I had to adapt. I got me my own recording studio set up, and I started learning how to use that and work with people, who wanted, because music never stops, man.
Yeah.
People always still want music, and they want to work with you, and thankfully technology allows you to do that. So I learned to do that, but I didn't enjoy it nearly as much as live performance.
Of course, there was a lot of adapting, with that going on. I was in my condo, my old place, when it started, and literally for 3 months, I was mastering the art of first-person shooting on my Nintendo. Schooling all these 9-year-olds, man.
Like Nintendo what?
Switch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
you're adapting for sure.
So this is what happened. So I never wanted to have a console because I knew that I would not do anything once I had one. Fast forward to just right before COVID, my wife gets me a console as a gift. And I was like, no, because then I'm gonna just want to keep playing games. And then COVID happened, and at first I thought it was like it sucked because of everything stopping, but it was cool because I had all the time in the world to play. Bro, I played for 3 months straight, like day in and day out. I don't even pause for meals. It's like when the loading screen is going on.
Get some chicken adobo in you.
Right, exactly. When the loading screen was going on, you just have to, eat, and when the game starts, pause the food, and start gaming.
Yeah, the only thing you're pausing is the food, right?
Yes. So it was crazy. I definitely loved it. I got really good at the game that I was playing, and then 3 months after that, I was like, man, I need to do something else. I need to do something with my life.
Yeah, man.
So those 3 months, bro, it was like, first it was like heaven. I just eat and sleep and game.
Oh yeah, man.
And then
That's that trifecta right there, man.
Yes. And then after that, I was like, I need some exercise. It got to a point where standing up was a chore.
Yeah, dude. I mean, you've been gaming so long, you got no muscle in your legs, dude. Standing up is a chore, man.
Oh yeah.
I hear you.
Oh yeah. I remember the first time we were at the beach, and at this point, it had been almost a year since I've done a backflip, and we were at a beach somewhere, and I tried doing it. So the first thing I did was a back handspring, which is the one where you use your hands to land on the ground first. And dude, like my wrist cracked, and I think that this right wrist right now is messed up because I wasn't ready for it.
Oh man.
I was at the beach, and also it was like the loose sand, so it wasn't solid. So there was a little bit more give, and it really like bent my hand, and dude, it cracked this one, and it was just game over. I definitely felt the pain. It started like bruising a little bit, and now every now and then, like even when I'm brushing, I'll start feeling pain here. Yeah, it's like it. So it took a toll on me just sitting down, and you would think my wrist would be a
little more agile.
You know,
you got muscles growing in between your fingers, man.
Yeah, but I guess it wasn't muscle enough. So So then after that, I said, okay, no hands. So I did a backflip with no hands, and luckily it was sand because I landed on my knees the first time, and then I had to do like two, 3 more times until I could land like, fully standing up, which was really hard for me to do. I had to literally take every ounce of man in me.
Yeah, you have to retrain yourself, man. And for those of you out there who don't know, let me educate you. This guy is the backflip master. Okay? This guy, yeah, come on, man. You know you are doing backflips off the stage, man. Just willy-nilly, man. It's like 1 second he's doing he's top rocking. Next thing you know, he's backflipping over your head, and you're like, what? And he's behind you doing head spins now. That's this guy. He can do it all.
A little bit of that. A little bit of that. Oh, that just reminded me. You were a gymnast when you were younger,
man.
Dude.
My other life, yeah.
I totally forgot about that. And, wait. Am I just making this up, or did you also do like taekwondo or something?
Yeah.
So I wasn't making it up. But I don't know how I remember all these things, but I do remember it.
Oh man, well hey, you got great memory, my man.
I don't. That's the thing. I don't. But somehow I remember Alex is also a gymnast. And, and also a taekwondo master. So do not mess with the guy.
Damn straight.
All right, you ready for some dessert?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna try some dessert right now. We could keep eating actually.
Yeah. That last piece is I call that last piece.
Yeah, I mean we have a lot more downstairs. All right, so today's dessert is gonna be an egg pie, and the science behind the egg pie is that it's egg in a pie form.
What?
It's a bar right there. Like pie, like pie.
Okay, yeah.
Science. I'm smart. All right, so we're gonna dig into this. I actually don't know how they make this, but I'm assuming that it is definitely made out of eggs for sure, and some black magic.
Yeah, man, I can see the pie crust on there, man. That's it's like an inverted pie, man.
Now this is gonna be very, very soft too, man. So go ahead and try it. I want to see what you think.
Oh, dude, I already know. I have an idea in my mind of what I want this to taste like, and you know what that is, man.
Yes.
You know what that is. So let's see if it's anything close to that. It is just like it. Just with pie crust.
With pie crust.
We're
talking about the flan, right?
Flan.
Yeah.
Flan. Wow, man. I kind of like this, maybe even a little more.
In terms of sweetness, it's a lot more chill version, I guess, right?
Yeah, just like the puto.
Yeah.
It was it's very subtle. It's not too much. That's what I like. I guess that's what's really cool about the Filipino cuisine. I mean that we've had so far. It's that it just meets you halfway. Not too much of this, not too much of that. It's just right.
You know what would be probably good, and this is something that I've been doing since the pandemic. Not a very healthy habit, I would say, but adding ice cream to everything.
Oh man, dude, that's the devil.
You add ice cream to this one, bro. I think
game over, man.
You never know, but I can imagine it being good. But I can imagine it being overkill also because it's already very soft, and you add like.
I guess so.
You know what I mean? Maybe one of these days we'll do like a mash, like a mashup, but with food instead of music. So that's it for today's episode of Culture X Culture. thank you guys for watching. I want to thank my friend Alex here for coming over and sharing a meal with me. It's been a while since we've shared a meal together. We used to have multiple meals being on the road and stuff on tour. We share a meal together, and he's always a guy that I know who is gonna just throw down on the table with me.
Oh yeah, man, you know.
All right, so thank you guys again, and check out The World Over, Alex's band, and they're gonna have an EP coming out soon, and you guys are releasing your first track at the end of this month, or the whole entire...
A single on
single.
the 30th of this month. Este mes, it's called Bittersweet, and you can find you're gonna be able to find the music video on YouTube. There's gonna be playthroughs of each instrument. It's gonna be available on Spotify, iTunes, your local dollar store, and if you don't want to pay for it, you can probably rip it off the internet.
Wow. All right. Yeah, it definitely will be out by the time this video comes out for sure. Give a thumbs up and a like down below. It really helps the channel. Comment on what you think we should try next, what you think Alex should try next when you bring him back. If you have any questions for him and stuff, once again, all the links are going to be down below. Check them out. Check out the band. Check out the Instagram. And hope you enjoy. See you guys in the next video. Peace.